Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam and anyone else who's watching to Let's Be Aves-ing You. We are playing in the World Cup and I have previously recorded the first video of the World Cup, but it was actually, I was supposed to do one video for the entire group stage, but I finished, pressed pause, didn't actually press pause, and there was, I think, 10 minutes of me getting up and going to the loo, sitting and biting my fingernails, listening to some videos on YouTube, and I felt like whilst it was funny that one time, we shouldn't include that again. So I haven't gone back and re-recorded the game, but we replayed the game. We beat Ghana 4-1, mainly because I don't have the time or inclination to do so, but we will continue and finish off the group stages here by playing Thailand and Pona. Pona have already beaten Thailand 1-0, so it's just up to us to really kind of finish this off. Qualification wise, if we beat China today, I think we should probably top the group. It would then be a straight shootout between us and Poland, depending on Poland's result against Ghana. Everywhere else in the World Cup, things are looking like most teams are pretty poor, so I'm quite happy with that. Ricky Akazin appears to have taken a knock. How long is he out for? 24 days. Well, Jesus. So he's off the pitch anyway. I'll bring Bones down here. I don't think we need to play our full team here. We'll leave the goalkeeper in place. We'll play Winterton out there on the left. And I think we'll even give Wayne O'Leary a game. No, Weeks is playing okay. We'll leave Weeks in. Everybody else can stay, except that I think... see, they both scored in the last game, so I don't know if it really makes sense to take them off. Let's let Bailey run wild against the... let's take Reed off. He scored 2 in the last game. Let's let Bailey run wild against the Chinese, and then we can always restore Paddy Reed against Poland. Now, they're 66th in the world. They're the worst team in our group in terms of ranking. We are actually, I think, number 1. I was talking about this before. It's a shame I lost that. Not that it was particularly enlivening conversation, but you never know. Ward, Tian Chang Dong gets it away. Weeks now to Wells. We should win this fairly comfortably. Let's just put it like that. We smashed the crossbar. Winterton down. Weeks. Tian Xiaonong hits it away. We scored against Ghana within 5 minutes. In fact, we were 2-0 up within 15 minutes, I think, against Ghana. We ended up winning 4-1. I think we should do better than Poland's 1-0 here, if I'm being harsh. And I'm not being harsh, but nevertheless, it's still true. Weeks to Curry. And now to Wells, to Weeks. One thing I did disclose, although it probably isn't going to be a shock, is that I'm going to resign after this as the England boss. Once we've played in the European Championships, the Confederations Cup, and the World Cup, there's nothing else new to play in, so I don't really see the point in continuing. Winterton heads over. Winter's a corner, rather. He actually scored in the last game. Scored the 4th. Winterton's corner comes in towards Qin Guan. But they clear. Weeks now crashes the crossbar. I think that's 3 times already we've hit the crossbar. This should be a fairly easy result, as I said. I'm going to resign after this. I have no interest in continuing as England manager. It's getting in the way of my preparation for Aves during the summer months, particularly when we have tournaments every other bloody year. At least we have this year. We have this save because we happen to win the European Championships. And then we had to go to play the Confederations Cup, and then immediately afterwards we had the World Cup. So, it's not the best way of doing things. If you're trying to... Oh, Lawson, come on, guys. Anyway, that should be fine, basically. Poland beating... What's going on? How are Ghana on 0 points? Oh, they haven't played yet, right? They haven't started playing. That makes sense, then. Wang Li takes it out for a corner. Probably a really good player, Wang Li. Anyway, here comes Winterton with that corner. Comes in towards Keshi. Keshi heads wide. We are not really... we're dominating them. We've had only 1 shot on target. I would have wanted more. Roland to Bailey. Bailey forward to Lawson. Lawson finds Ward. Ward hits it straight at Wang Li. Yingwei gets it away. Just 1 minute before the half-time whistle blows. Curry. Oh, everybody, we go through them all there. Very, very poor first half. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased, and I'm going to calmly tell them to get on with it. And in fact, I'm going to go passionate for the midfield. Why are they playing? Who plays nervously against China? Maybe they're good, and maybe I'm wrong. 2 yellow cards in quick succession now. I don't know if any of them came to us because it didn't tell us. Ward collects. Now gives it out to Roland. Big shot goes back to us. Roland to Wells. Bring it forward, please, lads. Bailey fouls. He's going to get sent off. Probably seems to always happen to us in major tournaments. No, just gets a reprimand from Ciro Gonzalez. 56 minutes gone. Sawyer. Back to Keshi. To Weeks. To Roland. Roland plays it forward towards Winterton. Does manage to make it there. Winterton has the ball. Curls from range. Terrible effort. Let's bring on Carl Coupé. He's better. Curry in the midfield not doing very much of interest for me, so I'm going to bring on May. And again, Bailey hasn't really done anything, so we're going to bring on Stenning, even though he's number 6. He's going to go up front. I auto-numbered them, I didn't choose them myself. Come on. Lads, it's China. Lawson to Sawyer. I genuinely thought this was going to be like 11-0. May forward to Lawson, back to Weeks, to May, Sawyer. Weeks, Wells, come on, please. May shoots from range and goes wide. Yeah, I don't really want this to be as stressful as it was getting through the European Championship group stages. In fact, it can't be that stressful. We drew, lost, then won, right? So we'd have to now. Well, I suppose we could lose this, or we could draw this and lose the Poland game and still go through theoretically. Coupe forward to Stenning with the ball to May, and again shoots wide. That's a terrible, terrible effort. I'm going to tell them to go attacking. We really shouldn't be struggling like this against them. Come on now. Sawyer to May, back to Keshi to Roland. Roland to Weeks. And to Wells. Weeks to Coupe. God almighty, that is so bad. Pump ball into box, says England manager against China. Keshi, don't shoot. Roland crosses Ward. We get our goal. China are appealing for an offside for an 85th minute winner by England, but we will take it. By gum, we will take it. Keshi gives it down to Roland, who first time crosses in for Ward to nod home. That's what we like to see. Let's go back to standard. Have they even had a shot? No, they've not even had a shot. We've only had 3 on target, which is poor. And we deserve our win. So China having a pretty good World Cup, despite losing both their games. They've lost them only 1-0 each time. I'm going to say I'm not impressed by that. We did dominate them. Well, we're top of the group. That's all we need to know. And I think that pretty much guarantees our... No, it does guarantee our progress. We're through. Where are we? Poland beat... If Poland lose to Ghana, and then Ghana and Poland both won their next games, theoretically we're not through. So, let's see. USA drawing 1-1 with Argentina. That's good. Poland and Ghana drew, so we actually are through. Okay, well done, that was easy. Qualify for the second round, of course. We've been knocked out of the group stages in the last 3 occasions at World Cups. That's pathetic. Which means that we've 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we won the World Cup. Then I don't know what happened in 2086, because we won the World Cup in 2082. So it's what, 20 years since we won the last one. Since we last won the World Cup. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be winning it this time round if we continue to play like we did against China. Anyway, I'm going to pause. Well, I'm not going to right this second because... Oh, no, I am going to pause it. I'll see you in a second. One of the problems with playing World Cups is it takes fucking ever to go through each day. So it's taken about 15 minutes to get from the last 2 days because there's been wheel-ins, there's been deal-ins, there's been pretty good Chilean central defensive midfielders coming back from loan. Anyway, we're going to now play Poland at the Veltins Arena. This is the most important game of the thing so far. It'll determine if we come top or if we come second in the group. So, Let's see what we can do. Bailey did not play well. Paddy Reed returns his spot. We're also going to bring in Kyle Coupe. And I think Weeks played pretty well. Anyone not doing that great? No, everyone else is doing pretty well. So let's leave it as it is for now. We're still without a Kazan. I don't think he'll be able to play at all for the rest of this campaign. Let's be clear to them. I expect them to win. They still don't really like my team talks, even after all this time. Always. And we have yet to play in white. Is that right? No, we play in white against China? I can't remember. Anyway, Sawyer up the line to Ward. Early possession for us, potentially going into a chance. They've already got a player down or who's taken a knock. Reed just shoots slightly wide, their defensive midfielder, in that strange arrow formation. Doing fine. So they actually will, even if we beat them, terrible first touch from Lawson. Even if we beat them, if Ghana don't beat China, Poland come through in second place in this group. Lawson's free kick towards Keshi there, doesn't get there. Oh, and actually Ghana have taken the lead against China. Reed loses out, but Curry collects. Sawyer now up the line to Ward. Ward back to Sawyer. Ward, the man who scored, I think he scored twice in the Champions League final, but he sets up Reed there for the first goal for us. And actually Poland are still going through because of goal difference. Ghana has conceded 2 more than they've scored, so they've got -2. Poland are on 0. Ward scored twice for Barcelona in the Champions League final this year, which they won for the second year in a row. Shepka, he shoots over the crossbar. Pretty rubbish effort there. Ghana need to score 3 more goals if our result stays as it is. We'll leave Kyle Coupe on. In fact, will we? No, it makes no sense to do that. We will need him. Let's take on Roger Winterton to cover that role. The ball does fall to Coupe, so it's up Curry. Curry's shot goes wide. They've slightly moved their team around a bit, only in the fact that they've brought number 23 over to the right instead of in the centre. So yeah, Lord knows what their sub-bench looks like. Oshepka puts the ball out to Moscow, who goes now to Novosielski, but Weeks in the end takes the ball off of them. China still only managing, the ball comes into Lawson. Oh, Lawson, how has he not scored there? Sawyer gets the ball. Savinsky crosses for Winterton for some reason. Curry taken the ball away from him by Bartkowiak, but Oshepka wasn't able to collect the long clearance. Sosnivsky, come on, Moscow to deck. Ant obviously not able to play in this game. China not conceding a lot of goals. They've conceded the joint fewest goals in this group. Joint second fewest. That means not very much, to be fair. Oh, Lawson. Deck to Sosnivsky. Shepka was offside. Ghana still only winning 1-0. China's 4-5-1, obviously fairly effective at keeping the goals out, just not very effective at getting the goals in the other end. Philip Curry fouls. He's going to get a yellow card. Let's hope we don't run into too many reds as we did in our European Championship campaign. I think every knockout game we had someone sent off. Is that right? Or every other. That was just tough to manage through. Novosielski shoots and smashes the bar. His second shot is followed up and collected easily by Makaleni. 2 minutes of added time in the first half. We've been fairly comfortable until that moment there. Poland knowing that really they need a goal to just confirm themselves going through. I'll tell them I'm pleased with them, which I am. Let's passionately tell them there's a bit more that I expect from them. They need to probably get 1 more goal just to be confirming. A much better group stage, you have to say, than the European Championship group stages. Oh, we've had an injury. Paddy Reed's down. We'll bring on Eric Bailey. Injury is the nerve-wracking thing. They've moved that guy over to number 20 to the other side now. Curry collects, gives it to Sawyer. Ward to Sawyer. Ward again. Curry out to Winterton. Winterton shoots, goes well wide. Ghana continue to only win 1-0 against China. People's Republic doing pretty well, considering their reputation at least. But Koviak heads the ball on to Keshi. Keshi heads it back to Makaleni, and we collect easily. Big left there. Roland to Winterton. Winterton up to Bailey. Bailey loses out. Winterton collects again. Roland Weeks Winterton. Forward to Bailey. Bailey can now run. He's still going. Has a shot himself. Yeah, I was going to say he's actually known for getting quite a few assists, but not today. And do we have only one more substitute we can make already? Podgorzelyak. Curry heads on to Moscow. Podgorzelyak. Arak now. Savinsky. Dek. Shepka. Gilinski. Shoots wide. Curry not playing good there. Let's bring on May. I think May should really be starting the next game. Curry's not done brilliantly in these last two. Wells. Lawson heads on to Bailey. Novak. Oh, Novak's off. No dear. Poland's day going from bad to worse. They've actually moved him back to a centre-back option now. If only Ghana could score against the worst team in the group, then they would could score more rather than they would be able to punish Poland here. But as it is at the moment, Poland are still going through despite themselves. Bailey running forward. Could he slip in? Lawson. No, Winterton gets it in the end and his shot goes wide. Disappointing. 6 goals in the group stage. Not brilliant, but not bad. 2 goals a game on average. Lawson to Winterton to Bailey. Bailey turns around himself and has a shot, but Podgorzelyak is his actual name. Roland to the back post. Ward. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Bailey, great slide tackle, but kicks it straight out for a goal kick for the Poles. Joabinho, the Poland international, comes on. Dek to Shepka. Sawyer to Keshi. Keshi. Lawson heads on to Bailey. Bailey loses out. Winterton gives it back to Lawson. Lawson gives it to Ward. To May. To Lawson. Lawson turns himself and shoots wide. Ah, man. Great spell of dominance for England, apparently. Savinsky. Oh, and they hit the crossbar right at the death. But it looks like, we're sort of 4 minutes to go. Bartoshevitz. May. Go on, pushing away. Wells, lovely stuff. Winterton all the way back to Makaleni. That's got to be enough. 2 minutes to go. Winterton. Brilliant ball to Lawson. Lawson must finish this off. Podgorzelyak. How has he saved that? How has Winterton not... not Winterton. How has Lawson not scored there? Dek. Fantastic ball from Winterton previously. Gives another good ball forward to Bailey. Tackled by Kea. Or Kiajero, I don't know. I didn't really read his name, to be honest. Savinsky to Gilinski. Wells. Good ball. Lovely ball finds Bailey. Terrible first touch, but luckily he was offside. So it doesn't matter. And that's got to be it. Roland forward to Winterton. Huge ball forward. Watching Lawson chase, but no, that's it. Done. 9 points from 3 games. A good win over the toughest opponent we had to play, I think. I think they were technically better than Ghana, and we've gone through at top of the group, which means we will now have a more healthy draw in the next way round. Now, cool news. I've been offered a new contract by Aves. They're very happy with that. I'm trying to get rid of a few players. Hansi Hoof will probably be one of those players. He's not developed as well as one might have liked. I mean, he never really was going to be that good. Let's see if we can get rid of him. And I want to just see, by pressing the spacebar, if we can see the draw for the next round. If not, we will come back for the knockout in all of their glory on the next video, I guess. There's one more round in the World Cup than in the Euros, I believe. Do we get to see it? England draw Argentina in the World Cup second round. Okay. How does that work out then? I wonder who that would mean. I suppose you could work out who gets who, right? But yeah. Okay, so we play Argentina. That's fine. We've actually played Argentina not that long ago. They're 17th. They're not that great. So we might be able to do something about them. The only other really big tests here, I mean, Germany we've beaten before. Uruguay we've beaten in the warm-up. Italy are not that great. Brazil are actually not in great shakes themselves. Mexico are the only other team that I really notice, and Holland. So with a couple of good draws, we could end up all the way through. I'll see you in the next one anyway for the Argentina game, which is in 3 days' time. See you in a bit. Bye.